Gentlemen, wow, what a white knuckler this is.
Thank you.
Alex, I'm going to start with you. I mean, coming up with this and putting all this together, it's probably a lot like herding cats, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I didn't come up with it exactly. Ben wrote this incredible book, so there's amazing source material. But to elaborate on it and all the rest of it was a bit of felt like a bit of a high wire act. And I think as a writer in this medium, one always feels like one's an imposter. But I kept going and had really good people behind me, supporting it, from the director to the actors and producer and frankly Sony and ITV and MGM Plus and everybody else have just all been fantastic. So I was able to make us do what I wanted to do, and I was given the time to do it.
Hmm. And Guy, I mean, choosing a character like this, I mean, and with your history like Memento and I'm trying to think, the King's Speech and Time Machine and all that. Do you choose a character because of their flaws? I mean, is that important to you?
I choose characters for all sorts of different reasons each time, I suppose. But ultimately, they have to feel believable. They have to feel like I can play them. They have to feel like they're original on some level. I'm aware sometimes I'll be delving into a character that I might feel like I have seen before to some degree, but I know I can do something with it that it feels original to me. They have to be within a story that it has all of those qualities as well, some sense of originality. So there's a number of elements that I'm drawn to, but it's about feeling like I believe them and I believe the story. Because if I don't, then I'm pushing shit uphill, basically. I'm sort of faking something. And if I believe it, then I'm off and running. It's like my imagination is sparked and then off I go. So like reading a great book, you then spend days sort of living with it in your head. And if I feel that about a script and a character, then I'll usually say yes.
I would also imagine that working with someone like Damian Lewis brings up everybody's game.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Look, every element on this process for me, as far as the agreeing to do it, was a big yes. Nick Murphy, who I'd worked with before as a director, Alex's writing, the story in itself, getting to work with Damien, we're all big pluses. And, you're absolutely right. Damien's a supreme actor, a divine human being as well. And so wonderful to chat with and to work out this process with. Yeah, really, really good. He's great.
Alex, you must get some huge thrill, like a lightning bolt, when Guy Pearce and Damien are reciting your lines. I mean, it must be
Yeah,
thrill.
yeah, I really love what I do, and then there are moments I really do, and all of it. And then when I get onto a set and you get these guys, doing the lines is one thing, but it's the bits that you didn't see coming. It's their insights into these characters that they deliver in ways that I don't even understand. It's magic. And like magic for me, I don't really want to understand it. I just want to write something that is going to enable people to go out and play and add to it and make it better. And so the most thrilling part of it is not the reciting of the lines. The most thrilling part of it is to watch a performance in the moment and you go, oh shit, that I didn't write that. I'll give you an example. If you've got
Sure.
10, 20 seconds, there's a moment in episode 1 when Nicholas Elliott says, I'm afraid to tell you your past has caught up with you, to Philby. And Philby's sitting on a sofa, dicking around with a cup of coffee or something. And he looks up and I can't mimic it, but he looks up and he gives Elliot a look as if Elliot has said, you were just caught flicking ink at the teacher. And it's such a brilliant English privately educated, naughty schoolboy moment. I never saw it. I never imagined it. And it's those things that just blow your mind.
It's not easy to do what these gentlemen do, and to be able to, the lines inform your character. Obviously, I mean that's a stupid thing to say, but it's true. And then you go into your toolkit that you've had for X amount of years, and you pull out something fresh, and it's beautiful.
Well, what's really nice though is to actually leave the toolkit aside and allow the script to sort of bubble stuff up that you had never really thought of, or that you had never really. So as much as Alex, and I believe you, but that you claim that I sort of come up with stuff that you hadn't thought of, it's like a tennis match. We're sort of, we're offering stuff back and forth to each other, and it is really exciting. That's what's great about finding a script going, ooh. And quite often, if I read something great, I feel like aside from learning of the lines, I feel like I could start shooting something tomorrow, because it sparks something that's exciting, and I'm ready to go. And that feeling, that spontaneity is what's thrilling.
Yeah, and Alex, in our final moments, I mean, with Homeland and Lie to Me, this also has this kind of wisp of humor running through it that just makes it so human.
Oh, thank you for noticing that. That means a lot. Yes, it does. And one of the characteristics that I like most in other people and in my friends is a sense of mischief, and so that is something that I try to feather through this with all of these characters. And these guys, you don't even have to tell them. These guys pick it up immediately, and just make it gold without taking you out of the character. I mean, it's careful. You have to be careful not to sort of wink at the audience, but and couch it in real human behavior. But these guys just managed to do it all day long.
Gentlemen, that's our time. Thank you so much. I could talk to you for another hour, but unfortunately, the gods say I have to leave. But
no problem.
Thank you so much.